Kim Congdon Takeover. I'm Kim Congdon, and I'm here with one of my very, very best fucking friends. He's one of the funniest guys ever. You know him from the Josh Potter Show. It's Josh Potter.
Hi.
Hi, Josh.
I don't know why I say it like that.
It's
good.
crazy that we are such good friends because I feel like we just became friends not
Yeah,
long
I mean,
ago. But we're pretty close friends.
I
Would you
think
say?
so too. Yeah. I mean, I was at your birthday.
Right. But like even more than that, I'm closer to you than most other comics, I would say.
That's interesting. I mean, I would agree with that. I just thought I was that much of a lonely person where it was like, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, I guess Kim's is one of my best friends. But even that, I feel like it's, you know what I mean? Like we just, like you said, just became friends. So I was like, well, I have like two.
Yeah.
Like two friends.
Yeah. You and Ryan Sickler came into my life at like the exact same time. I put you guys in the same class of my school.
Yeah, we used to work out of the
universe.
same studio.
That sounds like you both fucked me. The
way you said it or the way I
you
said
said it.
I said
I was like, you both came out of my university. You're like, yeah, we both worked out of the same studio. I was like, oh.
Well, Sickler and I, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys were at
true.
the same studio.
Yeah. I was at his.
And then you guys are both, close with the YMH fam.
Sure are.
Which I just did Christina's pod and I loved it.
Yeah, I love Christina. She's one
We'd
of the
never
fun.
really
I wouldn't
talked.
be called the Roach without Christina.
Oh, did she name you?
I should give her a cut of the shirts.
No,
She
don't
won't
say
miss
that.
it. She won't miss it.
Don't say that. Don't offer the cut no one's asking for.
Yeah, and I'll be like, where's
Financial advice number 3.
Where's my $128?
Don't offer the cut, sweetie.
I have a hard time even asking to be paid for something that I did.
I know.
Is
We
that
did
weird?
something
What is
together
that?
a while ago, and you were just asking me about payment
it's
for it. And I was
almost a
like,
year ago.
Yeah, it was almost a year ago, and you just asked me about payment.
I
And you're
just
like, I
never
gotta send in
got
the
paid.
invoice.
Yeah, I do. I had to, because I was going through, I'm like, I have all these invoices that I have to chase down, and I hate doing that.
Comedians are so funny. Like, we're all very much the same kind of people. We're very every time I'm working with someone that works with comedians, they're like, you guys don't answer emails. It's like, yeah, don't send us we're not emailers.
I feel like it's like a yin and a yang, though, because there are definitely comics that answer emails and are obsessed.
There's one or
over
the
emails.
other.
Yes, exactly.
There's no comic in the middle that misses an email every now and then. There's comics that don't look and comics that only look.
There's comics
And
that
that's
don't
it.
pay attention to email, think it's it might as well be carrier pigeons. And then there's another group that is obsessed with email and will write too many emails.
Yes. Which one are you, Mark?
That's been my experience too, because we work with a lot of comedians here, and it's it's definitely one or the other.
Ask club bookers too, same thing.
Yeah.
You're an emailer.
I am now. I was starting a business. You kind of eventually live and die by it.
Yeah.
But eventually,
Which one am I?
Yeah, you're getting better.
I am?
You are. Yeah.
I'm trying really hard. I have ADD, what I call ADD flare-ups.
Is it because this is what happens to me and I don't know what it is. I've never been really a doctor guy, so I haven't really...
Yeah, who knew? We didn't get into this to be doctors.
Yeah, no, I just mean I haven't gone to one, so I don't know what my foibles amount to as far as letters and all that kind of things. But I see an email and I'll dread it. And then I'll wait and I'll wait for the business appropriate time to answer this email, and I just keep kicking it down the line a little bit.
How many unread emails do you both have in your account right now?
Oh, no, I'm also obnoxious about having the number on my phone. So I'll go through and delete. And if it's one that I have to answer, I'll just flag and then it'll just go down.
I'm on 0. I've answered every single email. I've flagged and read, so I have 0 unread.
Yeah,
Right
I don't
now,
have any unread, and I'm also not that popular. It's not like I'm getting a lot.
I have 4,915 unread emails.
That's crazy. In my show account,
I swear to God, look.
in my business
Do you
account,
see it? And
That's crazy.
104
It
unread
lights up
text
down there?
messages. 104 unread texts.
in my business account, when my podcast first started, it's not really it's my show, so listeners can email my show.
Mm-hmm.
A jealous comic used to sign me up for, when I was on Your Mom's House, on all these spam things. And he admitted doing this to me. So I have never been able to decide. It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
At this point.
Yeah.
I have 50,000 emails. In that,
Oh, because you got pranked in that one.
and it's just all spam. I have to find listeners stuff for the show. I have to literally scroll through and then be like, this is normal, and then open it and mark those.
Oh.
Wow.
I think you can filter. You know that, right?
It doesn't filter. I mean, you would think it has the filter. stuff on,
Oh, and
but
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
feel-
matter, dude. It's a delusion. It must be I'm signed up for 100 things.
Yeah, I'm not really good with time,
Correspondence.
scheduling, details. I hate a detail.
But you've made it
For
this
me-
far.
Yeah, because guess why? I'm truly talented.
Well, exactly. That's where I
just-
go, am I not talented enough? Because I have to be diligent about these things to move forward. And I find that when I'm off and not, I owe a W9
I think you're
right
talented
now.
enough. I think that you
I'm
need to.
flailing in terms of the other stuff right now, getting my shit together business-wise.
Yeah, no, like
bills
that's
and all that.
relatable. It's a lot to keep up with.
And now you have an accountant to deal with all the bills. You were saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry if you didn't want to talk about that.
No, it's okay. No,
But I need a.
I'm poor and relatable.
I always kind of fantasize I'd meet a woman who just
I
kind
am.
of goes like, "Give me the books," and then they just deal with it for me. Is that
Yeah.
weird?
No. Yeah. I want to give someone my books. I don't even know what the books are technically.
I don't want anyone
I
to see
think
them.
what are the books? In the olden days, I think it was just receipts, right?
Yeah.
Books with receipts in them.
But so now as a business, every dollar that comes in, I use Airtable for ours. So every dollar that comes in, I categorize everything and what product they bought, and then every dollar that we spend, I have like travel expenses. I have different like fees that we're paying and stuff like that, rent, utilities.
You're your own accountant.
Yeah. So, but I have to check it. It's like daily and a monthly thing.
Mm-hmm.
But once you do that, you know where you stand. So your books would be at the end of the year. I give it to my accountant and say, deal with it.
See,
Any
I
receipts?
don't want to
just
think
glazed
about
over. I glazed over and dissociated. While
when you
just
said
spoke
that.
about
Yeah,
it.
I went into
completely
a different
dissociated.
trance, and I was like, literally being like, I should try heroin.
Yeah.
Like I go when I hear about anything like that, I'm out.
I'm done.
out.
My books might as well be Mein Kampf because I'm too frightened to open them up and see what's inside. You know what I
Jesus
mean? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just. It's a terrifying. I don't want to know
I'm
the
an
dirty
avoider.
details.
When I was really, really, really had no money, I would not look at my bank account.
Me neither. I'm still scared. When it got even big, I would then be. It was such a weird feeling. I had like an influx where I was like, I thought killing it, you know, and I would go into my bank account and I'd look at it every day proudly, and then like I got comfortable. I'm like, this money's just gonna keep coming forever. I forgot to like do things then.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. You forget to keep adding on and you keep taking it away.
Yeah.
You're like, no, this is where I'm at now.
I took like 3 months off from the road. And then when I was like, I got to get back out on the road, they were like, okay, here are your dates. And they were for 3 months from then.
I'll tell you the reason I had to get an accountant is because I just got a check from a thing I did. And the first thing I did was bought a grill for my mouth. Not like when you cook.
Oh my God.
Even more.
For the patio,
I did think, I was like, well, you're cooking. That's good. And,
No.
you are relatable.
oh, that's so funny. No, I mean, I spent this year living like off of the last 2 years and it was fun. I had a great time. But also I'm learning, I'm still new to this headlining thing. I'm learning like, oh, I got to like book this far out and yada, yada, yada. So
I actually have to do that too.
yeah, I mean, you just,
Then you got to
it's-
go. Then you got to. Well, do you have a manager? This
I
is such a
do.
boring
I
conversation.
know.
No
We're
one
just
can-
like catching up.
No one
We're
in
like,
this.
well,
This is
yeah.
this is truly how comedians talk to each other.
Yeah, we're like, we just got to get 2 microphones to plug in so we can have a
Complain.
normal conversation that we would in the hallway of a comedy club.
Wow. But yeah, then you have to have.
I'm
them
just
go
saying
and-
I'm learning more about myself and how much a dollar, you know, when I was poor, I didn't have these types of problems. And I'm thankful that I do now.
Can I tell you? When I
Yeah.
was poor, I thought $100 had.
$100 could last me 2 weeks when I,
But when I was poor, in my head, it was less valuable than it is now that I have more money. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of like the backwards.
Really?
Now I see $100 as more valuable than I used to. Because when I
Opposite.
was poor, I was just like, but I see $1 million as less than I used to. It's the opposite.
Right, so do I.
So, because now I'm like, oh, like it only takes, if you collect enough hundreds, you can get to $1 million. You know what I mean? And I didn't think that when I was just like $1 million's not.
see, for me, I have the opposite. $100 used to like change the complexion of a week. I mean, it would be crazy. I'd do a gig and I would get $100. I'd be like, oh my God, we're good for like, I made it. You know what I mean? I got another couple of days under my belt here. Now I get $100 for a gig, and I'm like, well, I don't even know why I did that.
No, now I get $100, and it's like
And I'm not
the
even
extra
killing it.
charge for the caramel drizzle at Starbucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
like,
It
all
doesn't
right.
pay for anything. It's like, oh, cool, my Uber to the airport is covered now for that gig, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. It's weird. It is weird, like place I never expected to.
You know what I did that this is kind of a thing I didn't think about when I first started touring. I booked like a year ahead, and I didn't realize that by the end of the year my cost would that what I would normally charge would be so much more than in the beginning of the year. So I was doing these sets at the end of the year for money that I was like, I don't do this anymore. In the last 6 months I've stopped doing this, you know, like and it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks
I just
to have
was
to
like,
commit to a bed.
I was like, well, I'm going to write a new 20. I'm going to, hit the dungeons and get that going.
The done.
So I took, just like the shows,
Okay,
go
I
out there
see,
and
I
do some sets.
All right.
And I, 3 months went by. I was fucking around. I was, chasing girls and all that. So it's like,
Okay, the Notebook. 3 months went by. I was fucking around. I was chasing girls.
chasing skirts and
Chasing skirts. You know
Building
how
a
it is when
house.
you're an
chasing
artist.
highs and chasing skirts. And
The moon was blue.
next thing you knew,
The moon was
calendar's
blue,
empty.
and so was I. But that didn't stop me. And there she was. Her dog was sick. I knew it was time.
it's true. Calendar got empty. I go, oopsies. Better get back to it. So I had to, make some changes, and we're back at it, baby.
Hey, listen. We're all learning, sweetie.
All learning.
We're all learning, honey, about all this shit one day at a time. Speaking of learning, we've got some people that need some advice.
Ooh, I
pulled up
can't
on-
wait. After all that talk, I'm sure I'm qualified.
You know, comedians, the best people to ask advice from, the severely mentally ill. Okay, so this is on Reddit. I found it on our advice. This is from I don't know if I should use the usernames. I just won't. How
Yeah,
about
that's
that?
fine. They didn't submit it to you. They
No.
submitted it to Reddit. Some rando out there.
Okay, so
It'd be
this
cool if we knew where they were from. It's like some random in
we can guess where they're from after the
Mississauga.
story.
Okay, go ahead.
Something disturbing happened in the bedroom and I don't know how to process it. Do I need to bring it up with her? I'm 24, she's 20. This is the headline.
Is it from a man then? Yes.
Yes. Trigger warning. There's no way to avoid graphic detail, so I'm not going to bother trying. Ooh.
This is ominous.
I, 24 male, gave my virginity to my first ever girlfriend, 20 female, so I didn't have second thoughts when I felt something inside.
Inside where?
I think we all know where.
Inside.
Her.
Wait. Okay.
I gave my virginity, which is already a weird way to say that.
I gave it to her. Yeah.
Speaking like a virgin.
Yeah.
Here you are. It makes me wonder if you did then.
Yeah.
No.
I gave my virginity
flower.
to my first ever girlfriend. He was 24, she was 20.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have second thoughts when I felt something inside. I thought it was normal. I thought it was part of her.
Oh, I thought he meant in his heart.
No.
Like you felt something inside.
In his heart of pussy.
And so his dick felt something inside.
Yeah.
Her. Okay.
However, after multiple times, something slipped out with me. I don't know. This guy is probably doesn't speak
This sounds like
English.
an IUD.
Yeah.
It was a condom.
Ooh.
Oh my Lord.
He saved her life.
Oh no.
Golly.
My girlfriend was, of course, horrified and ran to the bathroom. She vomited and cried for almost half an hour. She didn't want me to comfort her, but when she came out, she said that a guy had drugged her at a bar. She also thanked me for not accusing her of cheating, although I didn't even come to my mind. She didn't want to report, which I understand to an extent, but neither of us have gotten tested, and now she acts like nothing happened. I can't wrap my head around that. I touched it multiple times. I'm disgusted, and that thing was inside of her for at least a month. How can she act so casual about it? Should I get tested?
Okay, hold on. There's a lot to unpack
This
here.
is...
The way this guy
This
wrote
is-
it, you said he's not maybe from America.
Yeah, but he got the more disturbing the story got, the better his English got. He picked it up.
Yeah, but he used choice words that make me hope that that's just a loss of translation versus the way he's I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, this girl fucked someone else.
Yeah, no, of course. But here's the dilemma. Whereas if it happened to me, this is where my mind would go. Because there's two scenarios and both of them are awful. One is that, like he said, it happened a month ago. So that condom's just been inside of her for a month. What's going on inside her? What's going on with her body that she
Right.
didn't know that? And B, she's lying and it just happened like that day.
Well, I thought the two scenarios would be one, the rape was real, or she's lying. Like we
it was
know
a rape, she says.
she said it was a rape.
Said that word a lot.
But
I feel like it's gonna get flagged in here.
But then she never brought it up again and acted like everything was normal and didn't want to do anything about it.
Well, okay, so this is my I'm going to throw a penalty flag on myself in terms of misogyny for a second.
Okay.
And say that when the way she described it, or he described her saying it, I thought she just said she got drunk and like made a mistake. I didn't think it was like a forced situation.
Well, she said it was a forced situation.
Oh, I didn't catch that word. Did you skip the word?
She said, my girlfriend was, of course, horrified. He said, my girlfriend was, of course, horrified and ran to the bathroom. She vomited and cried for an hour. She didn't want me to comfort her. When she came out, she said a guy had drugged her at a bar. She also
drugged her at a bar. I thought
Okay.
she got drunk at a bar.
Well, he drugged her at a bar, and now she has a condom inside of her. So I'm assuming.
That makes more sense now. Okay. Yes. No. Okay. So my cheating thing is
So do you think, I think she cheated
and said the R word.
and said the R word. I
Okay.
hate to not believe all women as a woman, but the way the story went down is crazy.
Yeah, the R word guy, he leaving evidence. He's not a very responsible dude.
Oh, yeah, he's a bad R worder.
And I mean, what a actual gem of a R worder if you're going to have one that he put on a condom.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the sweetest R worder alive.
I mean, hey, that guy is a real gentleman of in terms of the spectrums of the R word people.
Yeah. I mean, if you put
Arpists.
him in a room of other R worders,
The
he'd
arpists,
be the angel
yeah,
of R words.
Yeah.
He'd be wearing a
would
tie.
A real gentleman. He'd have a monocle.
He's sweet.
Yeah. He's actually
Like the dad from Seventh Heaven.
Yeah. He pets your hair while he's the dad from Seventh Heaven.
So, yeah, I...
Not a child one.
what
I mean.
advice would you give to this guy? He's 24. He's a young kid. He needs your help, Josh. Josh Potter, help me.
He's just got to get over that it happened and
know that his girlfriend's a slut. I'm not gonna lie.
but like that too. I mean,
She was-
let's take the assault out of it.
Well, you got to think about
And
how
like
the
I
condom
said-
got in there. She was so into the sex that she was gripping the condom off and her body was eating it.
Yeah, but you don't
What a
remember-
whore.
What is this woman?
What a slut, dude.
You
that
know
would
what's,
piss me off.
What I was going to say to the guy before she
Unless she
became
got
a
raped.
victim. That's the thing. Before she became a victim, what I was going to say to the guy was, it sounds like the lady, and I know you have attachment to her because you were a virgin and all that, and this is you lost your virginity.
Mm-hmm.
But she sounds like a large woman. You can go find another one. If she's
Whoa, that's not. Wait a minute.
just because the condom.
You can go find another one?
I mean, yeah, probably this guy he could do better.
And they're not
Seems
communicating well anyways.
Yeah,
if it
he
happened a
seems
month
sweet.
ago.
It happened a month ago.
She should have
yeah.
told you that.
Well,
when
that's
you met,
that's
like-
what I'm saying. Like, you don't know there's a condom inside your pussy for a month. You're probably
If you get R worded and you put a condom on, I feel like you'd inspect around a little after.
Or you go to the hospital and get a R word kit.
yeah, you'd be like pretty.
What comes in an R word kit?
You'd be pretty. Well, that's what
A
they
Twitter
do at
account to talk about it?
I think like a swab. I'm not sure.
It could be the login.
The login.
First you tweet. But she actually could
That's-
have, and that this could be really fucked up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm omitting that from the story for the moment, and I'm saying in the context of that, she just sounds like she was a lady who got fucked with a condom. Cat tried to keep it
A secret.
protected, and then
And she didn't know
And
it
to
was in
say that
there.
it happened a month ago, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, she doesn't sound like a clean woman.
Okay, sorry. My Instagram notifications keep going off. And
You
I,
get Instagram notifications
I don't
to your
know how
phone?
to turn
Of
it
course, they're
off.
going off.
That's rule number one. Turn those off.
I don't know
You are a
how.
public person with,
It just
dare
never
I say,
stops
hundreds
beeping.
of thousands of followers. I mean,
How
of
do you
course
do
it
it?
never stops beeping. You just walk around like that all the time.
Yeah, and it drives me crazy. It really
course.
fucking
I would
does.
be
And I
like-
don't know how to turn
You
it
can
off.
do the notifications inside just your phone.
You
Can
gotta
you-
go.
can you- Mark,
let
can
me
you
see.
help
Can I
me?
show you?
Sure.
Oh my God, I got to do this for you. It's in here. It's in the settings part. Where's your settings?
Oh,
button?
in the phone settings? How would I
Yes.
know that?
Because it's going to your phone as the notifications. You see, I'm not mansplaining settings, folks. I'm sorry
No, I need it.
to the ladies out there.
Tell me more about the settings, Josh Potter. Please teach me the settings.
That's all I can do. I can't fix a car, so I'm like, let me fix your notification settings here.
I know how to make my phone silent.
I go to that's how I pick up girls at a bar.
Just starts yelling wrench. Doesn't really need it.
Okay, let's see here.
You know what I heard, ladies? If a guy's annoying you and he won't stop hitting on you and he doesn't, and you've told him you're not interested and he keeps doing it, I'll just be
I'm
like,
gonna do it for Facebook too.
I'm not telling you to do this.
Okay.
I'm saying this is what I heard.
Oh, sorry.
So no
I
one
thought you
sue
said
me.
Facebook. Do you want Facebook off as well?
I want it all off.
Okay.
Now she's gonna have so many unread everything.
Oh yeah, you think it was bad before?
Kim disappeared. They put a missing persons out for you because you're,
I never post again.
yeah.
I only
forget
post because
they
I get
exist.
reminded.
All right, it should never happen again.
What was I saying?
Something about when somebody hits on you at the bar.
Oh yeah, just be like, let me put my number in your phone and then Venmo yourself and then leave.
How do you find Venmo?
You open Venmo. What do you mean? How do you find Venmo? There's a search button.
Oh yeah, I
Venmo.
forgot. You can go. That's how I found your settings, to be honest.
And then you put in your name. And
But
you
once
send
you get in
$50,
there,
and then you close it out like you never did.
there's no passcode. I have like a
Is there?
PIN code on mine.
No, mine doesn't have one. Maybe I should add that.
Yeah. Who's
I
out there
got-
just walking bare Venmo?
I'm
bare
raw.
Ven-
I'm
I'm bare.
raw.
Did
Venmo.
you know this?
I'm Venmoing raw out here.
I heard a story about this, and it is about another person who does podcasting, a buddy of mine. But I don't know that this exactly happened to him, and I don't want to speak out of turn. But I've heard this happening to people, where people like instead of like mugging you for your money like they used to, like where like they would gang up on you, a group of guys, and take your like wallet and whatever's in it. Now they make you open your phone and and then they pass it around and Venmo themselves.
But can't they get caught like that?
That's what I would think, but they have dummy accounts and stuff like that. Like I just found out today, someone had to Venmo me today, and they go, your number's not working in the thing, and I forgot that I had it set up to a Google number.
Wow.
And I didn't even mean to do that. I was running some rackets back in the... No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck, dude. All right. So let's see the next advice. That was a pretty good one.
That was fun.
That was pretty good.
That was
one.
wrought with scandal and salaciousness.
Okay, this one says, parents took away my lock years ago and now walk in when I'm naked. They don't lock it either. I'm
How old
16.
are we? Okay.
Error entitled, they don't knock on it either. Oh, they
Boy,
don't knock
girl.
on the door. I just took a bath and went to my room. It doesn't say yet. I live in a small apartment and everyone heard the shower noise. My mom knew I showered and 5 minutes after I showered, walked into my room and I ran to close the door and she saw me with no clothes on. And I screamed stop to make her not open the door and she still opened it without care. And then my dad started screaming at me and going crazy at me for screaming stop. My dad took away the door lock when I was 12 because I'd always lock it. My mom always comes after I shower for some reason. I seriously can't take it. This is weird. My dad punched a hole in the wall to hit me because I stood against the door to keep it locked because I had a bad day and wanted to be alone. My dad punched a hole to hit me. I was then barricaded the door out of fear too. I thought he was going to kill me that day. Why can't you give your teenager privacy? I told my mom to knock and she never does. Why does she want to see me naked so badly?
I mean...
I should have vetted this.
I mean, we need to
I
know
should have vetted this.
Either this is like, at first I'm like, this is someone, I was going to call cap on it. I'm like, this is someone writing some erotica and seeing what they get.
No.
But also, did this just start happening with your parents? You're 16. They haven't been violent or
They took
weird
her lock
forever?
when she was 12. I'm assuming it's a girl. I don't
When
know
she was
why.
12?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Someone
Yeah.
just called Child Protective Services for
That's
this.
what the advice
Reddit
is
post.
saying. We just need child protective services. I should have vetted that one. That kept getting darker and darker.
But it got kind of the way that person described it. Now I'm realizing it was just a child. So of course they're not going to like articulate context or things like that. And so it just made me it just sounded like their parents were like all of a sudden enchanted by like a demon or something. And they started like acting very strange. Like it was like the plot of The Faculty where like
hell
the
no.
teachers started turning like into like monsters. So I was like, that's very odd. I was like, is this going to be something where it's like, and at the bottom it's going to be like, and it all started when they got the vaccine or something like that. Like I was waiting for that
Johnston?
shoe to drop.
Is it Johnston or Johnson?
Johnson. Yeah. You're-
and Johnson.
yeah. Or it's like, I'm telling you, 5G's turning people into crazy people all of a sudden. Something I thought.
Dude, I
something
got
like that was coming.
electrocuted.
From what? A 5G?
Last week I got electrocuted from a dryer.
So have you been weird since then?
No,
Do you
but
feel like you have powers?
But it did make my whole arm go numb. And I was like, crazy how like that could have been strong enough to maybe kill me.
Yeah, of course. If it got to your heart or something.
It got to here. It was on its way.
I was fucking around with
Pretty crazy to think about.
I was fucking around with a breaker one time in a basement, and it was like a flood had happened, and I had to go check it, and it was all wet. And the guy who was describing what to like touch or whatever, he was like, okay, so, and I just grabbed whatever to turn it on, and it like shot me back. I was like, ah, and I flew on my ass. It was crazy.
Wow.
And the guy goes, don't touch and I go, I heard it right then. And I was like, oh my God, my whole, like you said, my arm was numb and everything.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary to get shocked.
It is scary.
This is
Oh boy. Good thing I brought my own. It's not
All
my
right.
house. I'm not going to play with
Yeah.
blue flames.
the best advice I could give this girl is call CPS. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
to
mean,
tell
that's a child, so she wrote not exactly. I mean, we're getting a very like we don't know the thing. We don't know what's going on.
We don't
This
know the
lady.
thing,
We don't know
right?
the thing, yeah.
It's fine. And this is the last one. This says, I think I upset my girlfriend and I don't know what to do. Slight, not safe for work.
Ooh, I like a not safe for work.
Naughty, naughty. Me, 17 male, tried talking to my girlfriend, 16 female, about sex.
Wait. How old are these people?
17-year-old
Okay,
tried
just
talking to
making
a
sure we're all
16-year-old
like legal.
girlfriend.
Okay, go ahead.
Not at all. To clarify, we were both in England, so we were both legal of age consent. Now on to the main issue at hand. I have anxiety and can get very nervous with big talk of it, so I built up the courage to talk about it as we are both virgins. So I decided to ask her if she is on the pill. However, I didn't get a clear answer. The only thing she says, she doesn't like talking about it, and so in reply, I stated that it is understandable to not want to talk about it. But it's for both of our safety. I'm sure as hell not ready to be a dad, not for a few good years. But now I think she's extremely mad at me. I don't know how to help her or make her feel better, so I really need help. I love her too much to lose her. This is really sweet. This is more wholesome than I thought it was going to be.
You know what it all is? Because like these are young people. It's making me realize that like I am old enough to be a dad, and it's if I were one, I wouldn't know what to say to these kids. You know what I mean? Like I just would. I've lived 37 years, and I would just go, yeah, everything's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I'd be
I go
for
like this.
person,
I go like this. Damn.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
yeah.
What do you got? What do you got, Mark?
No, so here's a story just like this. So my sister was in town, and my nephew is 10, and he accidentally texted my mother, his grandmother, and said like, "Hey, listen, I know you've known him longer, so you can be with him, but I don't want to break up." And we found out he had a girlfriend, and she's trying to break up. And then I was just in my state of mind, like I was raised like, okay, just don't say anything to him. My sister has like thrown the secrecy to the side, which you have to now.
Sure,
And,
he's 10.
Yeah. So she was able to check in with him. She FaceTimed him like, hey buddy, I have grandma's computer. And so she checked in with him. He's like, no, nothing happened. I was, and he was so quick to make an excuse.
Of course.
I was voice texting and I was talking too fast, and I said my phone was breaking up. And
Dude, I feel so lucky when I was 10 that
Sneaky.
I only had crushes on girls, and you'd see them only at school.
yeah.
You could not, there wasn't aim yet. You'd go home and just pine for them.
Yeah, that
And,
was
like,
the
write
same
about
thing. You
them
would
in a
just
book.
think about the boy, or like you'd get one picture.
Yeah,
like,
and you'd think
that
of
was, and
yeah,
it would
it's in
be
a
like
yearbook.
it would be like framed, and the page would be saved and opened.
Yes.
Yeah,
I had hearts.
I had
What
one
a-
of my
I
best
was,
friends
like, such
now.
a-
I have a heart around his face in my yearbook
Hilarious.
because he was one of my middle school crushes.
Yeah, I have a yearbook where I really vandalized it, where I was drawing hearts around. I was like, had blue hearts around girls. I was like, yeah, I would. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was a fucking dumb kid, but I thought I was like.
I got a
Zach Morris.
poem written to me in 5th grade.
I wrote a poem in 5th grade.
What?
I remember it to
a
this
girl,
day.
and you sent it
I
to
did.
her.
I gave it to
Did
a
she
girl
like
who
it?
had a boyfriend. She did not like it.
Oh,
She was a girl that I used to like ride the
Sad.
school bus with every day, and I had such a crush on her. And then she just started dating a guy, and I was like, I have to tell her because it sucks. And I learned a valuable lesson that day. I gave her the poem, and the whole school found out about it because he like was gonna beat me up in the bathroom.
no.
He like put me against the wall like the Undertaker, you know, like with a choke thing. And then
No.
he liked me though, so he was like, I like said sorry or whatever, and he was like, "It's all right, man," and he like put me back
No,
down.
he had to unchoke you slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost less manly than getting choked by another man. It's getting
It was
unchoked by another
Just
man.
him feeling bad for me and
Yeah.
being like, "You're fine, dude."
No, it's worse.
Yeah,
I can't believe getting unchoked is worse than getting choked.
Little 5th grade me.
It must
I
have been
got
a good
choked
poem.
once. I got choked once at school. Team choked.
Hell yeah,
This girl choked me.
bitch.
She was my bully. Her name was Tiffany. Fuck you,
Damn.
Tiffany, bitch.
But yeah, I remember do you remember the poem you got?
Yeah,
Do you remember the words?
kind of. I think it was stolen off the internet.
I definitely lifted some lines in mine.
Okay, what if it's the same poem though? That's pretty crazy.
No, I think I took bars from others. I sampled.
Okay, the poem that was written to me, it was written to me by my friend Dion.
It's crazy that you remember it.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
And it said, and it was on a little piece of paper, and I opened it, and it said, I wrote your name. Wait, hold on. I wrote your name on a piece of or I wrote your name at the beach, but the waves washed it away. I wrote your name on a piece of paper, but my mom threw it away. I wrote your name in my heart, and forever it'll stay.
Damn. That's good.
Good,
And how
right?
old were you? 5th grade,
Fifth
right?
grade. And I was like,
Mine was not that good.
I showed it to every
Of course
girl.
you remember it. So
Of
what
course I
happened to this
remember.
guy?
Then he was my boyfriend for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you lose your V card to him?
No.
Oh. I don't know. What do you mean? You laughed like, you're like, no.
No. But we did see each other for
I didn't know how
when
long
we
was
were
a little
adults
bit.
for a little while.
My 7th grade girlfriend, or no, not 7th grade. I guess it was 10th grade girlfriend. I had till college. That was pretty long. But I wrote,
you write?
my poem was, life is like a leaky boat. A friend can help you stay afloat. What's mine is yours. You know it's true. I'd even share my heart with you. I think that one was lifted.
That's really cute.
You're like a star high in the sky. I couldn't reach you, but I had to try. And I think I stole that part
That
from
one's
Urkel.
kind of sad.
Yeah,
that one was kind of
It was all
sad.
one poem.
Oh, really?
That was the last bar. It was sad because she was dating that guy.
Oh,
instead.
because that was why you couldn't reach her.
Yeah. But I had
You're
to
very
try.
sweet and poetic, Josh Potter.
I think I lifted that part from Urkel.
No.
Both of
Was
those
he a
poems,
poet?
those were both in the same genre. It felt like.
Yeah. That's very sweet.
Bars, baby.
Damn.
Put it to a beat.
I have a joke about this on stage, but it is a true story. One time I wrote a note to this boy, Ricky, that I had a crush on because my friend Nikki, she had a boyfriend and she told me that she got a boyfriend by writing a note to him and saying that she wanted to kiss him, and then it worked. So I was like, I'm going to do that. And I did it, and I wrote the note to this kid named Ricky. And then I was waiting to kiss him for him to meet me at like our meet spot, and he never came. These two girls came up and they were running up and they're like, Ricky, let us read your note. And he
Oh, wow.
and he don't want to kiss you because you got a mustache.
Oh, my God. That's traumatizing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then the sad, I say, I'm like, and it sucked because I didn't even know. Like, you know, realizing that you have a mustache for the first time.
That's how
it's
you
like,
found out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And
she
she
choked
hasn't
Yeah.
responded
Yeah.
to an email since, by the way. She hates
We got the numbers
notes
to prove
and
it.
all forms and variations.
Whoa. Whoa.
Therapy.
There
Look
it
at that.
is.
Boom.
There it is.
You're healed.
I wrote a note to a girl I was dating recently because I just thought it was
Recently?
like, yes, recently.
No.
And it was like a goodbye note,
No.
like after it was done. And I overheard from mutual acquaintances that she was like, "Should I call the police?" And I just thought it was like a nice goodbye thing. But now I look back, I go, I guess it did look like the Joker, you know, like my handwriting and everything.
That's so funny. It looked like a manifesto.
Yeah, I was like, that was probably on
Our time
not a
together,
good
I'll
move.
always think about.
I
Did
really,
it have one of
was like
those?
a lot of that. I actually did
you have
transcribe
it?
it into my. I do
Can
not
I-
want to.
please,
No,
please,
I
Josh,
do not
please,
wanna-
Josh, please let me read just a few sentences. Please let me just read
Oh
a
my
few
god, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Oh my god, I don't even know how to find this.
Please look up
Hold on, I'll
pathetic
find
in the search.
Oh, here it is.
Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't worry. I am so. Oh my lord. Yeah, I mean. Oh, what date is this? It's back into March. We have to go.
No, not the dated time. You
Sorry,
know,
beep March.
sad season, old March.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my Lord. Where?
Please.
Oh my God. It was.
Can I see
It's
it?
titled "Thank You."
No, not the thank you.
Please.
I'm assuming you
I
got
don't
dumped in
remember.
this relationship.
Oh yeah.
Because no one says thank you to someone they left.
This is
Josh.
crazy. I mean, don't read the whole thing. Yeah, this is. I mean, we can't read this. This is.
None of it.
Let me see if I can. I gotta scan it again because I have no idea.
I'll read it, but I'll be nice about it.
I'll just.
You
say,
don't trust my judgment
I'll
to
say,
read just
I'm
the funny
leaving out
parts.
specific events. I'll just read how it's. I'll read the tone of how it begins. I let off. I said, "Thank." This is ridiculous. I've done so much embarrassing shit on a podcast before. This might top everything. I've never felt like embarrassed before. Okay, so
But when he reads thank
put
you, we have to
music?
put music. behind.
dramatic, scary
Yeah.
vampire music because she hates me for this and thought she had to get the authorities involved. Okay.
Let's see if this note is police worthy. This is a judgment.
I don't think it is, but think about the handwriting. I hand wrote it.
On what kind of paper did it have?
It was a
did you
card.
burn the paper so there's a little burn?
No, it was a
You
card.
put coffee stains on it.
Just a blank card that said nothing. I think it made it.
And how old were you?
This is like in the beginning of the
3
year.
months ago.
Yeah. This just happened.
3 months ago. This is March. This is March.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
I'm not saying I'm good at this.
Okay, start with thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
For me, our time together, as short as it was the romance of a lifetime.
No, Josh.
I can't. You're right. It's bad.
Keep going. Can
I got it.
Let me read it. Let me read it.
No.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
I'm skipping things.
No, I want those things so much.
I just had to abridge
Give me
something.
one thing you skipped. Give me a treat.
It was. I'll let you read the whole thing later, but I'm reading out
No,
this.
give me a little treat.
These aren't.
Give me sentence 3.
Okay, so it was an absolute dream. You are the most impressive woman I have ever known. I mean, I'm really laying it on thick. I don't know that. Now that I'm reading this again from hindsight, I'm like, Jesus Lord. I don't want to get into I said all the things I think she is. You are powerful, talented, thoughtful, hilarious, gorgeous, and special. I ran out of steam at the end with the end.
Yeah, it's special.
Special, I mean, that's all encompassing. There's specifics.
Let me get a peek. Just give me a peek for 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
If
Dude,
I
this
could
is
see
the worst note. I mean, now that I was in a real.
Yeah, you're in a place. I've
Dude,
done some
I was in a
stupid
place
shit.
like where now I'm like looking back and I'm like, I'm shaking. Like, I'm like.
Because it was low key, probably even to like subconsciously get her back in some way.
I just wanted
In
her
that
to
state
know
of mind?
it was awesome, and that was it. And I wanted her to be like to look back on it fondly, also.
Yeah.
To just be like, wasn't that fun? What we had there? That was fun at the very least. And all I did was
the police.
yeah.
It's the police, dude. Fucking stop, man. Stop sending thank you notes.
Yeah. I didn't say. I mean, yeah.
Josh, this is so funny.
It's a state of mind. I remember
No,
replying
I've
to
also
something and
I've
saying
sent
some
sent
shit, yeah.
emails to lovers.
I'll
I'm
say how
over
I
here
wrapped it
laughing
up.
like I don't have my own dirty laundry in an old Gmail.
This is where I apologize for all the things I just said. I'm sorry.
I could probably pull up one of mine.
I say I'm sorry I couldn't handle things better,
I don't want to.
but you taught me a lot about myself. You'll always mean the world to me, and I'll forever have love for you. Thank you so much for all of it. I'll never forget it as long as I live. That's how I ended it.
No, not as long as I live. Not as long as you live.
And then it's like, sir, have you been in the East Coast lately?
I'm sure I have one in here.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how bad my previous are.
Oh, yeah. So I wrote that handwritten, too. That's the real cherry on top that added to a...
I just have an email to one of my exes that says done. It's the subject. It's the
And
subject.
you emailed?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is when I was emailing. We must have been blocked. That's how I know it was bad. Because if it's in the email, it's blocked.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's the last resort. It's like, get out the Morse code because I really got to send a message.
This is bad.
Yeah, but yours is bad in like probably a fun way where you're like, you're going to actually, if you say things, you admit to like potential crimes where you're like, I'm going to done.
Oh, man.
Is it long too?
No.
Then
It's
you're
just
just
not
reading the
good.
responses.
It's just not good.
Is there back and forth involved with that one?
Yeah.
Does it start with thank you?
Yeah. No,
It
said
absolutely does
done.
not.
It's the exact opposite tone.
Oh no, and then there was another one. I'm a dirty dog. Another one a week later
A
that
dirty
said, "You were
dog.
in my dream last night."
Ooh, I pull that one as well.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
I'm not gonna lie, I say that.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
So
Sometimes
that's
it's
a
true,
classic.
but
That was
I
false?
still, anytime I want
What?
to just bring someone up.
Yeah, that's not true. It wasn't in my dream,
Every now and then when I want to
unless
just,
it was a nightmare.
what do you say when they ask you what happened? Do you come up with something benign or do you say sexy times?
Oh, when people ask about a breakup?
No, the dreams. When you say that
Oh.
to people and they respond.
Oh, it depends on what my goal is. Usually, if I'm saying I had a dream of you, I want you back or with me
Right.
or knowing that I'm thinking of you.
No,
So
but they ask you though, what happened in the dream? What do
I'd
you
say, come over, I'll tell you.
Ah.
Yeah,
See, they like the forwardness.
I'll tell you in person.
As a dude, you have to.
I'll tell you
have
next
to
time I
tell
see you.
them. I'll tell you next time I see you.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
That's what I would say. I also don't like texting. So I'm
Yeah.
like, we're not going to talk about the dream in the text. Please. I'm busy. Yeah. I don't know if you know. I have things to do besides talk about
See, when it's somebody
dreams.
that's away, I can get like, if it's back and forth and intense, I don't know when to turn it off. Do you know what I'm
This
saying?
email
Like, if it
says-
starts that way.
Look at what it starts with.
I can't see from here. Let me see. Oh, that's a good one. That sounds like a Whitney Houston song.
That was the last time I'll ever allow you to hurt me.
That was the last time.
I'll ever allow you to hurt me.
Yeah, it
we
sounds
should
like
read our.
Celine
You
Dion.
okay, if you sing it. In
Oh my God.
Hold
I'll
on. We
read
might
the
be able to
opening.
make this good. I'll do mine. That was the last time I ever allow you to hurt me.
Mine sounds more like the opening
I
verse.
have blocked you from everywhere. If you need to get a hold of me for business purposes, you can email here.
The
We will be
business
civil.
purposes.
We are not friends.
We will be civil.
We are not friends.
That's a good hook. We will be civil.
Not if you need to email for business purpose. Not me. Not mommy still keeping the money in tell, sweetie. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Come on, look. Can I sing some of yours?
For me, it would be like Bruce Springsteen or something, where he's like, for me, our time together, short as it was a romance of a lifetime. How many times did I say lifetime in this fucking thing?
A lot. You were.
No one has made me feel as special as you made me feel. I'll forever be grateful for every moment of that weekend.
Of that weekend, not the specific weekend. Not the weekend that you never forgot.
Oh, shit. Anyway, I'll never forget. It's core memory.
That was beautiful, dude.
Beautiful. I'm glad that was cathartic.
We could be civil. We are not friends.
It's like a Kelly Clarkson song.
Angry Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
We could be civil. We are not friends. It's like Taylor Swift after she gets cheated on.
I can picture her doing that. That's great. We can be civil. Our business relationship is intact.
If you need to work out some business, send an email here. Not me saying we could still do business.
Yeah.
Mental illness.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
The business
and
part was
then
my
I got
favorite.
an apology back from that email.
I'm sorry I hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I responded with, please only email about work. She's cold as ice, baby.
Oh, God. I just got blocked forever. I didn't get anything else.
I come in with a suit and tie, baby. She's business in the front,
you have a
cheated on the back.
Unless you have a briefcase, I do not want to talk to you right now.
I'm sorry.
Unless you're crunching numbers.
Is there something I can invoice you for? Because
Yeah.
if not, get out.
Are you validating parking in this exchange?
Oh my God. So funny, dude.
Oh my lord.
Dude, old emotional. When you get emotional and you send long text messages and things, it's like you're a different person.
I know that I was lost, but boy, oh boy. I mean,
I feel
golly, I really
embarrassed.
lost myself. You know, it's like that Radiohead song. For a minute there. I'm that. I lost myself. I was gone. I don't know. And then now I'm coming out of it. Got to work again.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So funny. Fuck, dude. That's so funny. All right. I think.
We got 13 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 13 minutes left. I wasn't ending it.
Oh, I thought you were like, I got sad. I have abandonment issues.
No. I was just going to go to my next segment.
like,
Because I
sorry,
was like,
go
wow,
ahead.
we
He's
have.
like, thank you for ending it.
Yeah,
No, I was not. I was like, what? After all that, we're just going to leave?
Oh, it's such a fun. We just had one of the funniest things ever. And then I just go, all right, well, that's good. I blew my funny load. What are you going to jerk me off after I came? Come on. How can it get better than you singing your sad email?
Boy. Maybe I'll turn it into a song. I need another creative outlet.
You know what?
Into a horrible
Can you hit us
song.
with some country song?
Yeah.
Let me see if I have any more emotional emails. I think we can make a hit right now.
Should I grab my guitar?
I've been
So
getting into
funny.
what's that guy Brian Adams again lately, which I never thought I would ever say because I used to just think it was like dads listen to it, and now I'm listening to it like that and like Gordon Lightfoot. I'm like listening to all this old dad shit.
Gordon Lightfoot?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
No.
and fucking Brian Adams where he's like, "Have I told
Whoa.
you late?" That's not Rod Stewart I'm singing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What is it?
Not the emails.
Oh my lord. Who's to this? Not who, but this is a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You email boyfriends.
I emailed
wonder.
one
You
boyfriend.
have such negative
I
things.
emailed one boyfriend.
You have such negative things attached to it.
Not him starting the email with Dear Kim.
Oh, this is a different one. This is the same one. I mean.
This is the same boyfriend. This
Oh, I
is a
see.
different set of emails.
Dear Kim. This is business sounding.
Yeah.
Dear Kim. The units are shipped. Go ahead.
Hit it. It works. Okay. A little happier than I thought.
No, it's empowering.
Oh.
Oh, you're reading his email to you?
No, my email to him.
Oh, okay.
I'm never.
That does sound a little like that, yeah?
Here we go. I have never been so embarrassed in my entire life. I did nothing wrong to you. I walked behind you when you were on your phone in the airport. I said, are we gonna miss our flight? You said, get away from me. Really loud, it left me standing there embarrassed. If the roles were reversed and you did that to me, it would cause a huge issue. One to get us kicked out of the airport. I get on planes and you don't say a word to me. Yeah, I was wrong when I bumped your elbow on the armrest.
Your elbow.
Oh my God. Put it on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wrong that I bumped your elbow on the arm. A couple fighting at the airport and emailing about it. It's the funniest. It's the funniest. It's the funniest.
Oh my God. That sounded like a real country song.
Yeah. His new pop country.
There's not enough fighting at the airport songs. Oh, I'm crying.
It gets better.
I don't know if you could even hit the verse. Like, I mean, you were singing right along with it. It was like,
that was great.
I thought it was a real song for a second. I'm high enough. I thought, for a moment there, I'm like, she's just reading the lyrics to a Reba McEntire song.
I was
right now.
cutting it so it fit.
Yeah. You were like,
I got a new instrumental for you.
Oh God, should I finish it?
oh boy, yeah. This
Should
is
we
part
start at
two.
the bump?
This is
The elbow.
this is Kim's version.
Should we start at the elbow
Kim's
bump?
version, I love it.
Elbow bump?
The next sentence. Yeah.
I also don't know where this goes. I might
This
not
is
be
the
able to
part
read
two.
it
Yeah,
off.
let's go. You got to write a hit song. You got to pump them out. I'm like
Okay, here we go.
Elvis's manager.
Yo. Seems like every time we're on a plane, this happens to us. I get on the plane. You don't say a word to me. Yes, it was wrong that I bumped your elbow on the armrest. You lifted your arm. It was on it. Don't make it seem like I was being aggressive. I never physically hurt you. I was just being a brat. Then you aggressively grate your teeth and loudly call me that and call me an ungrateful bitch over and over in my ear. And then you walk away. I sent you that note as a joke and apology, and I hope you'd laugh. Just for context, I remember this fight. He moved seats from me away from the airplane when I bumped his elbow. Then I sent a note to him like it was from another girl. But then when he opened the note, it said, "You're a dick," with a smiley face. He did not think it was funny. It made the fight a lot worse. Now I'll continue on to read the story. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. None of that was as bad as when you looked me in the eye and you said you were going to call security on me if I didn't stop following you. Someone get her away from me. You said she hasn't swiped her passport. Detain her. This is exactly why this whole fight went down. Look how crazy.
That's the name of the song. Detain her.
Detain her.
Hasn't
swiped her passport.
Detain her. Detain her. My heart is not a container. Detain her. Detain her. Detain her. Here we go. I lost all my trust for you. I never threaten you. I never do anything that you do to me. I thought you'd get in trouble with the police, but you didn't care. You literally sold me out. My best friend, the one person in this world I finally thought I could trust, yelling, "Someone come get her." Not my best friend in the world yelling, "Someone come get her." I can't do this. Might be the funniest podcast ever. Oh, someone come get her. I can't believe it. It was the most disappointing thing I've ever experienced. I'm not gonna sit and cry a bunch of times. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna be sad, even if I'm not with you. Thank you for this fun vacation.
Bars. Thank you for the vacation.
Thank you for this fun vacation. What's the last line? He bought the vacation. No, I can't.
TSA couldn't detain me, and neither could you. Thank you for the vacation.
That song was a fucking banger, dude.
That was a banger.
That was both of those were Jay Putty,
Oh my God.
Putty instrumental country songs on our list.
reading breakup emails as songs.
Oh, that's the best. I think we need Josh Potter to do that.
Come on, Josh.
Just one.
I just went in.
I only have the one.
Do you have it? You don't have any more long texts? Give us something good in that email. Come on, really embarrass yourself.
I guess
If you do it in a song, it really hurts less. I promise you. I couldn't have read that out loud in regular tone.
Ah, boy. Okay, let me see again here.
My best friend.
I say.
Best friend saying detain her.
Mine is in such a different tone, though. It's pathetic.
Hey, listen, we have other tones if you need.
No. I mean, mine's pathetic.
Get us a pathetic. Could you pull up a pathetic, Mark?
Yeah, I got you.
Mark's got you. Dude, that song, what was it called? What was the title? Oh, shit. I don't know. No, the one we wrote that we said it was called.
Detainer was the second one, yeah. I guess that was the whole thing.
Detainer. No, I can't.
Oh, yeah, this is a revenge song, I think.
Okay.
Oh, no, I can't. I mean, that's not the tone of this, though. This is all
Want
like,
me to do yours?
I'm pathetic and all that, you know? No, I don't.
Well, let me know what you think about this.
Give me some. Something. Got to be something soft.
Okay,
You're
this is a
slow.
little too.
Oh.
Some redneck woman.
Well, this seems. I should be like mad.
Oh,
Ooh, that's got lyrics.
That's got. Yeah,
was
that's
one
got
of the
lyrics. We're gonna get sued now.
No, these are all. We have the rights to these. I'll be by your side. Did we already use this one? Yeah, we did, right?
I don't know.
Dude, that was one of the funniest things ever.
Those emails are hilarious.
I can't get over that. I have a lot of those. We could do it the whole set.
You got to make an album, I think. Got to put out a whole album of those.
Of my breakup emails.
Yeah. Kimmy's breakup emails, CD on
The fights were so
Spotify.
stupid. That fight was because I pushed his elbow off the elbow rest when I was annoyed with him.
And she said to detain her to the TSA. I can't top that. Mine's just me being a simp and saying things I don't feel anymore. I don't.
Oh. Hold on, let the beat drop, Josh. Hold on.
I know. I'm just figuring out where I'm gonna start.
Get real sad. It's okay. We've all been sad.
Just pathetic. I'm bad at music too.
It's okay.
Sound good.
You're the best and always will be. I'll forever care about your happiness.
This is sweet.
And I hope one day I can contribute to it again.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't handle things better.
Wow.
Been there.
But you taught me a lot about myself through everything. The simple fact is, this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me to this point. You'll always mean the world to me. I'll forever have love for you. Thank you so much for all of it. I'll never forget you as long as I live. I'm tearing up. That's how I ended it. Detain her.
Detain her and thank you. The two biggest hits in love music. My best friend yelling detain her was the exact line. I was so shocked that my own best friend would yell detain her.
As you
She
should
didn't
be.
swipe
As
her
I should.
passport.
That's upsetting, right?
Yeah.
Because I was following him because we were living together.
I'm not following you. I'm just going home.
Go.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Ah.
I think you have an album on your hands.
Dog,
That's a
I
very
mean-
smart album.
Oh, that'll do it. I blew my load. I for real blew my load.
That was funny.
What, did you blow your load?
That was cathartic. I'm glad I owned back that letter I wrote. I can't believe I transcribed it into my phone. Like,
I feel
I think I
better.
wrote it there first, and then I didn't want
Put it
to.
on paper.
You can't just write on paper anymore. It seems like it's damn it, and you have to start over when you screw up. or you
Well, the
spell
paper's
something
also
wrong.
probably what made her want to call the police. It's
No,
very
I know,
old
I know,
school.
yeah, no, I know.
I have a friend who sends me
I do that,
typewriter
though.
letters, and everybody's like, "Who's this fucking psycho?" And I'm like, "He's just my friend that likes to typewrite letters."
I lost my virginity to a 28-year-old when I was 22.
And a condom
I-
fell out of her vagina.
No, you would have found it. She was small,
Oh my god.
than this lady.
Okay.
So, no, I lost my virginity to her, and then I sent her flowers to her work like that week, and she was like, "Are you insane?" And I was like, "Oh, is that a weird move?" And she goes, "Yeah."
I don't think that's a weird move.
I mean, I
You've
wasn't
had a
dating her.
streak
I
of
just had
mean
sex
women.
with her.
So, if
She's
like,
like,
I
we-
had sex with a guy and he sent me flowers, I'd be like, "That's pretty sweet."
Yeah.
That's the least he could do.
She goes, I have to explain to people at my work.
She needs to respect herself more. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah, I guess.
She should, or maybe she was
That was
like,
that was the girl I lost my virginity to a million years ago. But yes, a
I'll
million years ago.
a million
Another-
years
yeah.
ago. All right, Josh. Thank you so
Well,
much. for
thank you.
doing
That
the
was
pod.
fun. That was cathartic.
Where can people find you?
Oh, well, I'm on the internet. You can go to my Instagram at Josh_Potter or Twitter at J_Potter. And there's links to all the things. I'm on the road going to Soul Joel's October 20th and 21st in Pottstown, going to San Francisco October 26th, to Cobb's October 29th, to Seattle. All of it's on sale. Go buy it and go to joshpottermerch.com and buy this shirt because I want to sell a whole bunch of them.
Nice. Hell yeah. Do that. Make sure you support Potter. He's one of the best ever. And Hopefully we'll be on the road together soon.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I literally just blacked out and forgot we were doing the podcast.
That's so funny.
I'm not going to lie. I literally had an ADD flare up and I zoned out. I don't know if... And then I came back and I was like, anyways, follow me on Twitter at Kim Congdon. I don't know why I even dropped Twitter anymore. Instagram at Kim Congdon. On X, Threads, whatever.
Remix her music.
Everything on Threads and all those things at Kim Congdon. KimCongdon.com for show dates. Patreon.com/Kim Congdon. Check out my other podcast, This Bitch, with the Sarah Weinshank. And shout out to Mastermynd Media for having us. And yeah, see you next week.